Well, hey, of course, Kayla is here, and one of the most fun parts of being a parent is dressing up your kiddos in all kinds of different adorable outfits. But there are a few problems with that. Sometimes they grow out of their clothes as quickly as you buy them. That happens so often, Kayla.
That's right. And kids' clothes are not always cheap,
No,
Amber.
they're not. No.
On today's Kidding with Kayla, we're talking about this struggle.
That's exactly right, Bob and Barb. Authorities are working to determine how this is all possible. I just bought these pajama pants last month, and they are now capris. Based on this evidence, you would think I'm showering this child in Miracle-Gro. I can confirm, on average, he only eats about 2 bites of food per meal. However, he is constantly burning calories. Take a look. We will continue investigating this issue and bring you the latest as we learn more. All I can do now is hope I make enough money from the garage sale this weekend to buy him new clothes for school. Back to you.
And you know, the shocking thing about that is that video wasn't sped up. That's actually how fast he moved.
I tell you what, though, when it comes to pajamas, that is a real thing. I literally buy a size or even 2 bigger just because they can be comfy and roomy. But pajamas shrink, a lot of them, depending on what brand and whatever you get. I know there are other fabrics out there that last, but man, typically they're small.
And they're not cheap either,
No.
you know, and I think they get you because you're a parent and you're like, oh, but it's his
so
favorite, it's Paw Patrol or whatever,
Spider-Man.
you know, and then you do it.
Yeah.
So aside from selling clothes at a garage sale or donating them, there are actually a lot of fun ways you can repurpose your kids' clothes. If you're crafty or know someone who is, moms.com suggested some really great things. You can turn your kids' clothes into toys by sewing them into like little stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And you can also get them made into a quilt that you can pass down, like a baby blanket or whatever, and you can stitch them into a dog bed, which I think is genius because dog beds, they always get torn up by the dog and they're really expensive too, so you can make them into a dog bed. You can also use them to clean. You know, instead of a towel, most kids' clothes are made of cotton, so that's really good on like stainless steel and countertops. You can also give them to your kids to play with by putting them on stuffed animals or baby dolls. I know I used to take my little brother's baby clothes and dress my baby dolls with them. And, you know, baby doll clothing, and I don't know if you've ever been to like BuildABear, but that's really expensive too.
Yeah,
so
BuildABear is not cheap.
You can just repurpose the clothes.
And they get you.
Yes. And of course, you can always store them away if you plan to have more kids or gift them to a family member. So there are a lot of cool ways that you can repurpose them, but it's just a reality of being a parent.
I love the quilting thing for sure.
Yes, I'm very sentimental. So if there's something that, you know, like for my son, maybe he had his 1-year-old pictures in this outfit or whatever. I'm like, well, I can't give this away. It's special. So then you can repurpose it by making it into a quilt or whatever.
I totally understand that. Well, thank you so much. Of course, you can follow Kayla Sullivan on Facebook and all the social media channels. All right, you guys.